Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Virgos for October 4th through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel if you are returning. And if you are new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you feel as if you vibe with my message and you want to see my messages in the future. And we're going to go ahead and get into your 72-hour forecast. This is going to be for October 4th through the 7th. I think I said that already. Okay. But this is general. Everything I say may or may not pertain to you specifically. So definitely make sure you take that in consideration. If you are someone who does want a personal reading with me as well, or you want to check out my other pick a card channel, definitely make sure you check out my description box as well as the comment section. And let's get into it. I don't want to talk your ears off, okay? So overall energy, love, money, message from spirit, advice, and obstacle that may come up. Virgos for October 4th through the 7th, please. Virgos. October 4th through the 7th for my sun rising Virgos. Overall energy, love, money, okay. So let's go ahead and get straight into the message. I always put the cards so close to me and you guys can never see them. I'm so sorry. Oh, child. Okay. Alrighty. So, Virgos. First thing I want to cover is the overall energy for your week, or not week, your next couple of days. So what we have cornucopia, and we have the Six of Cups. So with the cornucopia card, this is all about like receiving blossoming abundance. This is like having everything you need and more. This is like really just being in a very content place when it comes to having what you need to, again, for some of you guys, this is just like, for some of you, having enough to survive, or just enough to feel as if you're comfortable, okay? And for a lot of you, this is what you're striving for, or for some of you, you could even be finally reaching that place to where you feel like, okay, I'm comfortable, or I'm at peace with where I'm at. Also with the Six of Cups, this could be like you also being in a nostalgia state where in the past you may have had this, possibly with someone in a relationship. For some of you as well, this could be somebody who you may have had kids with, and you could be like, oh, well, I remember when we did this and when we did that. And this could be something that you are like in, like, again, this nostalgia state or daydreaming about the past, kind of, okay? Um, yeah, and I'm seeing a situation where you guys are really just going over your memories of when things may have been better, or where you may have had like a very like awesome connection with someone, and you, again, you're going back on it, okay? But beyond that, what I am seeing for love, I do have the third chakra, and we have the Five of Swords. So the third chakra here, that would be, I think this is the solar plexus. Listen, do not quote me. I think this would be the solar plexus. Listen, if you know what the third chakra is, I think this is the solar plexus or the sacral. But anyways, beyond that, I feel like there's a need for you to make sure your third chakra is not overstimulated or blocked, because that may affect your connections for the next couple of days. Also with the Five of Swords as well, there may be a level of like arguments or disagreements that may come up. So definitely be careful of that, especially if you do have a partner or a connection with somebody who does say kind of malicious things to kind of get at you whenever they're mad. That may be an issue. For others of you, make sure you're not doing that to your person. This also may be a level of mind game, so I'd be aware of that. Make sure you're not dealing with somebody who's playing games to, get their way, or that you're not doing that. But I'm definitely seeing that there. Now, when it comes to money, we do have the strategy card and the Five of Pentacles. So with this is again, like I said, strategizing ways to get to that level of abundance that you may have had in the past, that you may have felt like you had at one point, whether it was with somebody or on your own. Also, for some of you, if it's not, having that abundance in the past, this is like working towards getting to a place where you feel like you have more. For some of you guys, like I said, you may feel as if you have enough for the basic necessities, but you want to have comforts in life. You don't want to just feel as if you're working just to work. Also clarifying that Five of Pentacles energy, like I said, the Sun card, you want to step into a place of feeling like you're happy, like you have the ability to have comforts and go on vacation, do whatever you want to do, but you may feel as if bills are attacking you left and right, and I feel that's life. But definitely seeing that you guys are trying to come up with some sort of strategy here. Okay, now the message from Spirit, we have the Man holding a coin and the Death card. So again, it's a lot of energy surrounding money for the next couple of days. What I'm seeing, again, if you want more for yourself financially, Spirit's saying make sure that you're taking in consideration of how you can bring in that abundance by making some changes here. With the Death card, this is like transformation here. So for some of you, there may be a need for a transformation in the way that you spend your money. You may be spending your money on useless things that may be blocking you from really, feeling like you have enough money, because sometimes it's not about how much money you make, it's how much money you're spending. Okay, you could be making $6,000 a month and then turn around and spend all 4,000 and then feel as if you didn't really make that much. So there may be a need for you to change your habits in spending, or even changing a job. Instead of keeping yourself confined to one job, maybe trying something new or trying a different approach. But beyond that, what I am seeing for the advice, I do have the Garden in the Gate and the Three of Swords. So, wow, this reading is very much tying in together perfectly. This is very interesting. So with the Garden in the Gate, this is literally what I was just saying about that. This is like making those changes, right? But being a little scared too, because this lady is like, she's around a whole bunch of flourished energy, yes, but there's so much more space out there for her to grow, more, flowers, more opportunities out there. So for a lot of you, there's a need for you to really step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone, step out of this this area where yes, that you've, had a chance to grow and whatnot, or get things going. But step out there, try something new, because with the Three of Swords, for some of you, again, you may be disappointed that you may have expected yourself to be further, but the reason why you're not further is because you've been keeping yourself stuck towards just what you know, and not the unknown, trying out the unknown. Now, the last card in the spread, this is going to represent the obstacle that may come up. We do have the Yin and Yang card, okay? And then we have that 22 energy, so that's that 4. So with this is you understanding that there's positive and negative in everything. Even in a situation that may seem like it's, and I feel like this is not going to be an obstacle per se for you, because I feel like Virgos, you have the ability to discern from, the positive and the negative in situations. This is just like creating that balance more than anything. And that's so funny. We have that 4 energy here, and then we have the 4 of Wands. So there's that balance energy between work and home, family and love, like choosing between family. Like there's a need for a level of balance as well. And also reciprocity within your relationships. But for a lot of you, this is like having that balance and understanding in love, in marriage, in connections, that everything's not always going to be perfect. Everything's not always going to be perfect. There is going to be moments where there is challenges, but there's a need for you to keep in consideration that you have to stay strong for the foundation to stay strong with you, okay? Now, what I am seeing for your love life, let's talk about that. We have children here, and we also have the codependency card, okay? So with these cards coming out, again, for some of you, you may have children with someone, and this could be affecting the relationship you have with them. Like the children themselves, there could be like some issues with the children and it could be affecting the relationship. For others of you, you could have another relationship with someone else, and you may have children with another person, and that relationship you may have with the person you have children with may be affecting your new connection with someone else. Or for some of you, this could even be you dealing with a partner who may be a little childish for the next couple of days if it's not any children involved, or even a past person who you've dated in your childhood who you kind of miss, especially with the reconciliation card. You may want to go back to that, or this person may be trying to come back around to you, but I'm definitely seeing that there is somebody who's emotionally stuck on the other person here and wanting to work things out and trying to get advice from people around them. This could be you or the cross watcher. Take this reading how it applies. But the advice, we do have: emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And we also have: imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay? So with these two cards coming out, this is letting me know that you guys are really needing to see things from a different point of view, not from a like overly emotional point of view, not based off of the memories you may have built with somebody, but on what is the facts and what is not really the truth. Okay? And also making sure as well that you guys are not allowing your thoughts to deceive you, or again, like letting your clouded judgment make you see things from a different perspective than what it is, especially if somebody has done you really shitty and you're like trying to look at it from a like brighter light than what it is. There's a need for you to see it for what it is, so that you don't try to accept the past back into your life if it hasn't been that beneficial to you up until this point. And also releasing those negative thoughts of those past situations so that new opportunities can flow in for you. Okay? But this is pretty much it for your reading. Thank you so much, Virgos, for watching this. I really hope that I was able to give you some sort of guidance or clarity. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And if you are someone who wants a personal reading, or you want to check out my Pick a Card channel, I would check out my description box as well as my comment section for that information. And I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you. Bye, Virgos.